Welcome back to Ralph's Sort of True Stories. In the last segment I talked about different experiences I had when I was a bartender, and today I want to tell you about some I've had or known of people that had as patrons of bars. The first one that comes to mind is I happened to be sitting at the bar and squiring the ladies, as they used to say. I didn't always give my real name. This lady sits down next to me and says, "Hi, my name's Jane. What's your name?" And I said, "Well, my name's Christopher, but they call me Dick." And she says, "Really? How do you get Dick from Christopher?" I said, "Ma'am, you just have to ask nicely." So one other experience I had was in Los Angeles. I was in this kind of old-fashioned cocktail lounge. There's a piano player off in the distance, and the lights were pretty low at the bar. And I was sitting there having a drink, and this woman sits down next to me and smiles, and she says, "Can I buy you a drink?" Well, at the time I was about 25 years old, and I kind of looked over at her, and she looked like, she was older than I was used to dealing with. And I guess the term cougars and all didn't even come into existence back then. I wasn't thinking along those lines at all. I said, no, I don't think so. She says, "Come on, just let me buy you one drink." So I said, okay. And I had a drink, and we got to talking, and she bought me another drink, and I'm feeling a little bit, and she leans over and she says, "How would you like to come home with me?" I said, no, I think I don't think you're right for me. She says, "Have you ever had a mother-daughter menage a trois, a threesome?" I said, no. And I'm doing some real quick calculating. Okay, if she's 50, then her daughter, oldest is probably 30. That puts her in my age range. And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, this could be a real interesting Los Angeles experience. So I said, yeah, let's go. I follow her home and get in this older section of town, and there's this big house, but it's got one of them old-fashioned wraparound porches and all. Got the little lace folies, or whatever they call them, on the windows. And so I walk in, and there's a big foyer, and there's a staircase going upstairs, and the woman stands in the foyer and yells up and says, Mom, come on down, we have a gentleman caller." I go, well, I calculated all wrong on that mathematical equation, I'll tell you. Yeah, I kind of got out of there real quick. Now, my brother had even a stranger experience, and I'm glad it was him and not me. He was in a bar, and he met this nice-looking lady, right age range, everything, sitting next to him, and they got to drinking and talking, and she offers to take him home. So she says, she took me home, we got up to the bedroom, and we had sex. We had wild animal sex. Best sex I probably ever had in my life. And I'm done, and I'm rolled over, and I'm laying on my back, and I'm sweating, and I look over on the nightstand, and I see a picture of a guy. I said, "Oh my God, are you married? Is that your husband?" She says, No, that's not my husband. Is it your boyfriend? No, that's not my, well, is it your brother then? Just your brother? Says, no, that's not my brother or my husband or anybody. She says, "That's actually me before my sex change operation." Like I say, no discrimination against people of that persuasion, but I'm glad it was him and not me. Now, a girlfriend I had told me her strangest story. She wasn't shy at all. She picked up a guy at a bar, went back to her place, and he was all dressed in a suit and tie, very respectable looking, and he took off his tie and unbuttoned his shirt, and he had these lumps all over his neck. She said, "Whoa, what's that?" He says, "That's lumps." Says, "You mean mumps?" No, that's just lumps. It's not contagious. It's nothing to worry about. So he pulls down his slacks, and his knees are all gnarly. She said, "Wow, what's going on there? Is he got arthritis or something?" "Oh, no, those are measles." "You mean the measles?" No, those are measles. He said, "It's not contagious, it's fine." Well, he finally takes off his shoes and socks, and his toes are all gnarled up, like real bad rheumatoid arthritis. And she asked her about that, and he said, oh, no, it's polio. You mean polio? No, it's polio, it's fine. And finally he takes off his underwear, and she says, nope, don't tell me, smallpox. So I thought that was a pretty good experience she had, and I did not press for any particular details. Anyway, those are some stories about bar patrons, and if you ever are one, and if you ever have a strange story like that you'd like to share, you just let us know, and maybe we'll include that, as long as it's sort of true. And you all hurry on back. We're going to do some segments on some other subjects, and remember, right down there at the bottom, you got thumbs up, subscribe, ring the little bell, and we'll let you know as soon as we get that next video posted. And thanks for watching Ralph's Sorta True Stories. Thank you.